Hi guys, well, it's October 1st here in Northwest Oklahoma, Zone 6B. I thought I'd show you what I've been getting up to in the garden. I think the last video I was talking about moving all the pots from out of the front of the house and letting most of that area go back to grass. So I have moved the pots. They're back here kind of dying down and in a holding area, which is my vegetable garden. You can see that pot's pretty much dead. A few of them that weren't looking too bad, I've kind of continued to water, but for the most part, I'm letting them just die back so they'll be easier to empty. There are a few of them that have perennials in them that I'm continuing to water until I get those moved out and put in the ground somewhere. Right now the beds are still kind of full, so I don't really have any place to go with them at the moment that I want to go. Yeah, there's a bunch of pots here. Not all the pots would fit in this area. So I do have a few scattered around the yard as well. And some of them are actually looking a little better. The ones that I put in the yard, I kind of liked more. And they were still looking pretty good. This hanging basket here was right by the front door. And it was still looking really good, so I brought it out here. Still have some petunias, bright pink, dark pink, a little ivy going on there. I did have COVID, tested positive a couple weeks ago, and so the pots started dying back because I wasn't able to take care of them, and so that kind of spurred the decision to go ahead and get started. This planter here with the calibrachoas in it was one of them that was out front, and I don't know, I just love the color of these, kind of peachy orange ones, and so yeah, I'm kind of partial to those. And then I have another one over here, has some alyssum in it also, and it was from out front that I kept it watered as well. They all suffered while I had COVID. I survived it, but some things in the garden definitely took a hit, but what can you do? This big pot here, my son helped me move, thank goodness, but I didn't want to move it any farther than I had to because it is so incredibly heavy, even though it's a plastic pot. And the hibiscus is still looking pretty good there, so I've continued to water it. Yeah, I had this all cleaned off, this area here, and now I've got a big mess out here again. I do have a couple things here that I need to get in the ground. I'm just not sure where I'm going to go with them at yet. These are some perennial asters, and they're supposed to get a couple feet high. I don't have my reading glasses on, but 18, I think that says 18 to 24 inches high, 12 inches apart. So I am kind of excited to get those in the ground. Say, I'm just not sure where to put them yet, but I do like asters. So, but I wanted to show you the area after the pots. Now I kept the two pots that are flanking the front door. Sorry for making you look at the fence there. I wasn't really thinking about it. This was the last end to be cleaned out, so I haven't got the rock or the landscaping timbers out of here yet. So it really looks bad. All the weeds, crabgrass. The pots with the holly and the lemon coral sedum, they will stay. The rest of the area, I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything with it or I'm just going to let it fill in grass. Right now, the plan is to let it just fill in with grass. This, I got most of the rock out, and as I was picking up the landscape fabric, what looked like dirt also had rock in it, so I've got to come back out and pick up some more rock. But this one area here on the right side of the house really was labor intensive. It took me all day long to get it done. Hard labor, very hard labor. The hanging basket that I was talking about on the arbor a little while ago was hanging right here by the door, and I really wanted to get it moved because I think it was inhibiting the growth of this holly here because it was shading it so much. And I kind of want both of these to stay pretty much the same in height. I think the other one on the left might be slightly taller, and I didn't want to get to where it was so noticeable. So I may have said it before, but it usually comes back every year, so it'll just stay in the pots. I really like the look of that. Sorry for the sun. We I'll show you, kind of have partly cloudy day, so it was shade, I think, when I was thinking about doing this, and now it's gotten all sunny on me. But this area, it'll be a few days before I get started cleaning the rock and the timbers out of here. I'm going to mow and weed eat today, so, and then I got to work the next couple days, so I'm kind of glad that I don't have to work on it today. So like I said, it really is a big job. Originally, when I put these beds in here, I used 23 bags of rock, and so it's a lot. I'll try not to make you look at the fence this time. As we walk back here, I want to show you where I've been putting the rock. And I did tell you about moving the rock back there to behind the garage. Yeah, I have my shades on today. No makeup. It's a work day. See if we can slip through here. Right. My amaranth, you can see I'm also letting it die back. It was done, so. But the one area that I have cleaned out of the rock has gone back here, and it's staying really nicely. The other area is slightly larger that I haven't cleaned out yet, and so I think we're going to have plenty of rock to fill this in. I am glad I lined it with brick because that rock would have scattered everywhere, and I don't really want it going through the fence and me having to pick it up on the other end, so. There is a little slight grade to it where it drains in the back portion and then here in the front portion, and then I'll put a landscape timber or stone or something here on this end to keep the rock from coming out. But I think it's going to make a nice holding area for pots or whatever else. At least it'll be used for something besides just growing weeds and stickers. So yeah, the garden's winding down, and that makes me sad. At the same time, I probably do need a break. The roses are doing great. I tied this one up a little bit today because it's put on a lot of growth the past few weeks. We've been having warm days and cool nights, and apparently the roses really like that. So this big bed here, it's not looking so hot. The majority of the zinnias that were started at the beginning of the season, they've pretty much died back. The later ones here that I did, they're still looking pretty good. But as you can see, I hope you can see okay with the sun. Things are just getting tired. Some things need to be divided. There is weeds and crabgrass growing in all these beds, and I've just decided I'm not going to worry about it until I start pulling out annuals, and then I'll go ahead and get all the weeds at that time. So hopefully they don't get too bad before then. Well, just a quick little update. I hope everything's growing well in your gardens and that you're looking forward to a little break as I am, although I will totally miss the warm days and flowers. Occasionally we have to have a little break from it, a little vacation. So, well, that's all I have for today. So, till next time, bye.